Welcome to my Friday ramblings. I actually got it right this week. Today has been an overcast and slightly miserable day. The weather forecast is fairly ordinary. In fact, it's been suggested by the Bureau of Meteorology that there's a good chance that there'll be snow to reasonably low levels in various parts of the state. In fact, down as far as 100 metres, which happens very, very rarely and not normally early in spring. This week is also a big week for a lot of people, sadly not for me. The scarves that you can see over the top of my head at this stage should be being worn proudly and desperately around the places. We get ready for a Geelong Grand Final, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So tomorrow it's going to be the Demons and the Bulldogs. So that will be an interesting game. It's being played in Western Australia because of COVID restrictions on the east coast, and so that will be a different kind of event tomorrow afternoon. For the week in the parish, it's been a great week. We had the celebration of reconciliation for the candidates in our sacramental program on Wednesday evening. That was a beautiful ceremony, very simple ceremony, but a beautiful experience for the young people, and it seemed to go particularly well and was, I suppose, well received in one sense. But no, it was a pleasure to be able to celebrate that sacrament with the young people. Tomorrow I'm hosting the priests of the Southern Deanery. I think there's about 20 of us coming for lunch tomorrow, so I've been doing preparation today. I don't have a very big kitchen and I don't have very much room for doing a lot of preparation, so I stagger it over the 2 days, and I've just worked out a timetable for cooking tomorrow morning to make it all come together at the right time. It was a bit challenging this morning as I was preparing for the online small group that I have with my friends in America. The meat, I've done roast beef, was cooking in the kitchen, and the smell was quite difficult to sort of cope with, so that's a good start. This weekend is a big weekend for us here in the parish. It's Migrant and Refugee Sunday, and so that's a day when we can stop and think about the challenges that so many people in our world experience at this time, having to leave their own country, having for whatever reason, and many of them struggling in different cultures to feel at home and to make a home. This weekend we're celebrating in the parish by having a multicultural mass on Sunday morning, and so that's going to be an interesting experience with something like 20 different nationalities being present as part of our parish community. So so that will be really interesting. I'm looking forward to that. I've done it in other places, but apparently Kingston does it really well, so that's a great start and I'm looking forward to it, so hopefully that'll be really good. A few more plans coming up in the next week or so, so we'll see what happens. I won't talk about them yet because I've got to get them off the ground, but hopefully they'll be up and running by next weekend and be able to fill you in on what's going on, and so that should be exciting. Have a great weekend. If you support one of the two teams in the AFL Grand Final, then best wishes. If I have to admit that I'm not sure whether the National Rugby League is playing their Grand Final this weekend. They normally do the same weekend, so if you're an NRL follower, enjoy that as well. Take care, stay safe, and please keep the faith. No, my friend tells me not to keep the faith, spread it. It's much more fun. Cheers.